and I am going to talk about the iPad 2. First off, let's go into let's let's launch. Okay, let's go on to the iPad, the current version right now. And so what I'm going to talk about is my thoughts on the next generation iPad. For one, I think it's going to have a new display. I think they're going to pioneer the new Retina display, and I think it's going to be a new design for the iPad. I think it's going to be a lot better. It's going to be more thinner, probably. I don't think it's going to be a 7-inch screen. It may be, but I don't really want a 7-inch screen because the 9.7-inch screen is really great. What I really do think that it's going to have a front-facing camera because there's just so much, there's so much speculation that Apple's got to put a camera in. Otherwise, they won't have many customers for the second version. Um, Overall, right now, the design it's thin. It's got the IPS technology. It's a very good display. It's got the multi-touch. It's got 10-hour battery life. Battery life. I think Apple may improve it. I think they may improve the battery life to even impress the audience more. And we'll have a better overall iPad. The current one's great. I actually have played and toyed around with it, and I currently do not own one because I want to wait for the second generation. Probably some of you guys do too. I really do think the first generation was a great hit. Actually, I was going to get that, but instead I got this computer. Um, I really love the iPad, and if I had the money, I would get it. But I will get the second version, probably. I want to get it at least. Um, as far as the features, I think it's really great, but I think Apple will put FaceTime into new iPad. I definitely think they will try, and it's not that hard. You just put a front facing. Now, the back facing camera, I'm not sure of. Currently, it is a great device. I really think it's great. I think it does a lot. It really does do a lot more than a netbook, like Steve Jobs said. Um, I just want to know what you guys think. It, when will Apple release their newest device that they're probably holding from us? What do you think, guys? Do you think it's gonna? What do you expect? I mean, do you think there's gonna be a front-facing camera, back-facing camera, new display, new design, of course? Um, what else? I mean, is the current iPad specs right now are, of course, it does not have the Retina display, but it's 9.56 inches tall by 7.47 inches. Um, there is a current 3G and Wi-Fi. I think if FaceTime does come into the iPad and the 3G model, I think then Apple will have to update their current firmware with the 4.1 or 4.2, when this comes out, to actually work on 3G too. I think Apple can update somehow, the radio frequencies for the iPhone 4 so you can FaceTime with on 3G. Um, I really think they'll probably put, definitely maybe a gyroscope. I'm not sure, but they may for better gaming because, people love games. Maybe a new processor. The A4 chip right now is great. It's 1 gigahertz processor, as you can see right near my mouse. It's a very great processor. I think it's actually a wonderful chip that they've made. Apple has. Definitely be a great new iPad. I think it'll be a winner. Um, what do you guys think? Like I said a couple minutes ago, I mean, is it going to be a hit or is it not? I definitely think the second version is always the best. I mean, I have an iPod Touch second generation, and the first generation when they came out was horrible, and then the second generation's awesome. The third generation, it was alright, but now the fourth generation I'm gonna get, it's gonna be awesome. I mean, like I said, Apple always updates. Apple always makes the last version look like crap. But I definitely think the second version will look awesome. I think it'll definitely impress people. It will be a hit, and I think it will definitely be a great iPad. Um, like I said, leave the comments below. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching this video. And